Hi everyone, my name is Carolyn. I own Kraze Hair Studios here in New Orleans. This is Pilar, makeup artist, Miss Ashley, hairstylist, and Miss Cassidy, an esthetician. Today we're here to show Kraze hair extensions. We're here because Kraze hair extensions have been the best extensions we've ever used, especially for blonde hair. Now Ashley's hair here has been bleached out 2 times, toned. What do you think, Ashley? About 3 or 2?
Probably 3 times, yeah.
3 times, and you can see today she came in with just washed, air-dried hair, and you can see it has a natural wave, and it still has shine. It's not dull. It's not broken. Still really just full of life. We've only trimmed it 1 time, and this is how fabulous her hair looks after 2 months. Today is April. We did it in February, right? And they still look so good. Now, Cassidy also has fusion extensions, the same amount as Ashley. Ashley has 100 pieces of fusion extensions. Cassidy has 100 pieces of fusion extensions, but she has a different brand. One of the biggest brands that I actually got certified with in August, and these are her results. We've had to cut about 2 inches off her last visit.
Yeah,
more.
We probably started with an inch or so, and then we cut off 2 last time.
Last time, so maybe like 3 inches total, just because her hair was so broken from it all. Cassidy, what do you think your expectations were going into this? Well, let me start over. What was your experience when you first got your extensions done? And tell them why you actually got them put in your hair.
So I was getting married, so I wanted my hair to be full, and I had a baby 5 years ago, and within the first 2-3 years, it was thick and full and voluptuous and beautiful, and then it just all fell out. So right before I was getting married, I wanted to get hair extensions, and I found Carolyn, and I was so excited too. And so when I first put them in, they were so thick, so long, just perfect. I had to use like 2 hair ties just to put them in a ponytail. And then about a month ago, so about a month in, I would brush my hair, and I would just have hair all over me. Like my husband would be furious when I would brush my hair in the car because it would just be everywhere, and he was so grossed out by it. And so now when I put my hair in a ponytail, not only do I have to just use like a thin ponytail holder, but it's just all
I can see it breaking as you're speaking.
I mean, yeah, as I'm speaking,
you're just talking about it.
Broken, right? Yeah. It's much thinner, probably by half.
Yeah, and we've never bleached it. We've never colored it. We've never even toned Cassidy's hair. The most that we've gone is purple shampoo.
Right.
With a really good professional product, actually. Right. It's never been any chemical process on Cassidy.
Right. And I use like a professional product when I, shower and wash my hair. I brush it with a wet brush, once or twice a day. So I take good care of it, but it just
and as an esthetician, you know about so much about products and treatments and treating your hair, as much as you can, especially with hair extensions. You want to really hold on to the longevity of them. And
I mean, when I first got them, she was saying they should last like up to 6 months, and like as of right now, I have my honeymoon 3 months after I got married, and I don't think there's any way possible they would last.
She can't go to her honeymoon
even that long.
With her extensions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put
only
more
2
in.
months in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we're going to have to get Kraze extensions.
Or I'm going to get Kraze extensions, yes.
That's right. Now, Pilar over here, our makeup artist, she has tape-in extensions. And her hair is different from the fusion extensions because it's not fused in by a heat machine. And it's not individual strands. It's more of a 1.5, 2 inch maybe adhesive piece on the bottom and the top, and you can see hers is supposed to last about 8 times. She has to get them moved up every 2 months. So what does that give you? Almost a year, a little bit short of the year. But Pilar has had her extensions for 2 months, and as we can see, her ends are fried. Now Pilar does not get her hair colored. Her extensions, she gets her roots done. She does not get her extensions colored. We've never bleached or highlighted. She comes to me about once a week to get her hair blown out, which means that she's using professional products, shampoo, conditioners, deep treatments, masks, Pilar, can you tell me what you feel? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, she's got 3 bundles of tape-ins, which is way more than what Ashley has, what Cassidy has. And her hair is still obviously full here, but she has nothing left here. What do you think about this tape extensions, like this company? What are your thoughts?
So I love how full it is, but unfortunately, I don't love how damaged the ends are. When it came in the packet, it was beautiful, shiny, gorgeous hair, and now it's so dry, so dull, and I'm just not happy with the way these ends look. And I'm kind of jealous of Ashley right now. And
now, Pilar, you don't put any heat to your hair.
I don't. I barely brush my hair. It's unfortunate, but Carolyn touches my hair, and we've just. I don't know if it's because the company in itself, whatever products they're using to bleach this hair out, but it's just damaging it completely, and it just looks really fake. I don't want my hair to look fake. I want my hair to look real,
correct,
shiny. I want it to look like this.
Which is why we have extensions. Now, each one of these companies, Cassidy's Fusions and Pilar's Tape-Ins, are say that they are double drawn hair, which, as you can see, are not. If you look at Ashley's, which Kraze extensions, hers in double drawn means that each strand will make it to the end. So you can see that hers are thick from top all the way to the bottom. Single drawn extensions are usually the cheapest type of extensions, and let me pull out one of Pilar's hair. Let's pull out from underneath, which is probably the ones that she will use the least, right? The ones that you will put the least heat to, and we will see if her hair strands make it all the way to the end. One of them did. One of her lower hair strands did. Now let's look at Cassidy's and see from the back, again, where you probably won't put heat to your hair. Right?
That's pitiful.
This is what we have. Now let's look at Ashley's. It's the same as Cassidy's. They have the same exact amount of hair. And let's see how many of these hairs will make it to the end. What do y'all think? This is her real hair.
Yeah.
No, this is her extensions.
Like, let me make that clear.
Do I need to say anymore?
Yeah.
Drastic difference.
Total difference. Now, Ryan, can you bring me one of the new hair extensions that we're going to put into, the new hair extensions that we have that Cassidy has already?
That are not
so we
going to be
can show you the
Kraze.
difference. Thank you. So this is a new hair extension, is the one that we put into Cassidy. Again, this is like the biggest fusion extension company that most salons will use. And they say that this is double drawn hair. Okay? Now let's look at one of Ashley's double drawn hairs. Extensions, and we can compare. Thank you, Cassidy. And we can compare the two.
That's so
It's
much thicker.
So much thicker.
So
And
this
they're
is
2 months
Ashley's 2 months
Right, and
old
2 months
hair.
old.
And this is Cassidy's brand new hair extensions.
That's
that we
never
put
been
in here.
processed. Yeah.
Right.
And Ashley's, again, has been bleached twice,
Told 3 times.
sewn 3 times, and we can see the difference. Ashley, what do you think about Kraze extensions versus all the other extensions that you've gotten in the past 7 years?
Well, as a hairstylist, we strive to get the best hair possible for our clients because we're never going to be, very happy. And so I personally try to use every company to see which one's the
Who has
best,
the best,
and
right.
which one
Yeah.
really does last before I try to my client.
Yeah.
And by far, Kraze has been the most long-lasting. I mean, it doesn't turn green when you try to tone it. It's like it's a beautiful
beautifully.
color. Yeah, it really is.
tones beautifully. Yeah.
It's super thick. It's not. It doesn't shed a ton. So.
It's shiny. It's so
Yeah.
shiny. It's
Very
really hard to
healthy.
get platinum hair to look shiny.
Yes, it's very healthy too.
And it's a natural shine.
Yes.
It matches your hair completely. Would you be afraid to even highlight it again at this
No.
point?
No, I actually thought about it. So no, I think it would definitely last and it would be fine.
Yeah. Now let me show everyone what your hair would look like if we actually fixed it. Because again, Ashley just kind of air dried her hair. I wanted her to be comparable to anybody else. And Pilar did fix her hair, but we can see what her ends look like.
You fixed my hair.
I did. I fixed
3
her
days
hair.
ago, but
So as you can see, Kraze extensions, you can put any amount of heat to it, any amount of chemical processing. I mean, everyone knows their limit, but you can see that it'll still be shiny. I mean, and really bleach is the most you can do to a hair. Do you agree, Ashley?
Definitely. And I always use heat to my hair. Just being a stylist, I have to have my hair looking good. And so, I mean, compared to Pilar's, she only does it once a week. I do it almost every other day. So I feel like they definitely, it's amazing hair.
Yeah, and compared it to mine, I probably blow dry my hair maybe once a week, and hardly ever use a flat iron, and it's so broken. I'm gone.
Yeah, if I was to just let my hair air dry, it would look absolutely nothing like that. It would be just so dry, frizzy, and really like Barbie's hair, really fake looking, you know?
Right.
Y'all know how Barbie's hair gets after a couple of months of having it.
Right.
We've all been there.
I'll been brushing it out.
Definitely.
That's right, and that's the problem, that we all pay this large amount of money to get these expensive, luxurious extensions, and yeah, they look great the first week, but after a month or two in, you need new hair, and really, who has that amount of money to afford hair? I mean, I guess unless you're a celebrity, which is why we modeled Kraze extensions after celebrity hair. We really researched and saw what the celebrities were using, and Double Drawn was it. But to find a true Double Drawn hair company or hair extensions is really hard. It's really hard because it is the highest quality of hair, and it is more expensive than anything out there that you're going to use. You know, we've been told that, and we said we don't care. We really want thick hair from roots to end, especially since I've worn hair for the past 8 years. Hair extensions. I know what I wanted in hair extensions, and this is it. And still, while making our hair extensions, we were still very skeptical, because you don't know if they are going to last. You don't know if each strand will stay in the hair.
Especially being blonde, I feel like blonde is the hardest type of extension to stay full and thick and pretty on the ends, and these have definitely withstood the test.
For sure.
Yeah.
Even when I called about Cassidy's hair, because Cassidy is my client, when she told me about the breakage and I called this other hair company to ask, they said, well, you know, blonde hair is the most processed, and it'll never last as long as any of the other colors.
Which is super unfortunate, because I pay just as much as a brunette does, you know?
That's right. Honestly, blonde hair is more expensive.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it is
way
the
more
most
They always
expensive.
charge more for
I
blonde.
think I paid for this hair wholesale price, and this is one of the biggest companies. Tape extensions have like the biggest companies. I paid wholesale price $150, not retail price. Retail price, it would be around like $235 a pack. I paid $150 a pack, and I have 3 of these in my hair,
And then you
So,
pay
for
for
my head.
application.
and then application as well. So I paid a pretty penny, and for my hair to look like this, not happy.
Right. Same with
Not
me.
happy.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I mean, 100 pieces, and I paid a lot.
A lot.
I paid a lot. And I mean, it was my wedding, so I wasn't, you know, it didn't matter. It was fine. And then a month afterwards, I was like, wait, I shouldn't all be coming out already.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to go on your honeymoon
Right.
with that hair.
I want to be able to go on my honeymoon, get in the beach water, and it look just like this,
Right.
and not all frizzy and big and fried looking. Unfortunately,
Definitely.
yeah.
That's
And
right.
even if I wasn't going on my honeymoon, 3
This
months
is-
later, I
this
would
is
still have my
blown
extensions
out.
in.
This is blown out and curled, and the ends still look like this.
And tons and tons of product.
With yes, just smoothing
That's what
products
I'm
that
saying.
smooth out the
Heat
ends,
protection.
heat protection, everything, and it looks like this, and it's really unfortunate.
Right.
It is, I know. Poor girl.
I'm falling apart over here.
Well, honestly, like, I know your hair, your natural hair has been processed a lot just because we change your color a lot. But I can make your hair, your natural hair, look smooth any day.
Yeah, versus
right
this,
product.
and this won't. It's so coarse. I just don't understand. It literally, it's just fried. It truly is. It's just fried.
Right. Right.
And you know, you receive the hair, and you're so excited because it's so long,
like
and
Christmas.
silky,
Right.
and shiny,
So
Beautiful.
good.
and
So
then you put it in, and it just like it's everything. I was like, ah. I'm Kim K over here. And then like I watched it for the first time. I'm just like, whoa, wait, what just happened? Like, why is this not the same?
Right, that was my big thing. When after the first time that I watched it, I was like, it was like this big. And I was like, oh my
Which, I mean, I know, like when you first get hair extensions, I know that like that's the best it's ever gonna look. It's you know,
Right.
Yeah.
it's,
Right.
if they're
Open up that new makeup
yeah.
palette.
Yeah, but
and it's perfect.
Cassidy's problem with her fusion extensions was the frizz.
Yeah, mine was, excuse me, mine was so frizzy, like to the point where I was like, I feel, so maybe I put something wrong. Like, did I use Pantene Pro-V and not know? Like, something went wrong. And, I mean, it was thick. I used as much product as I could.
Yeah,
And
when I get out of the
heat.
shower and I air dry, which is all I ever do, I don't even know how to use a blow dryer. My hair is literally this big. It's
Right.
so big.
Yeah, and I feel like
it's so big.
that's not what it
Really
should
is.
be with extensions. It's
To be
just,
honest.
that's the opposite.
I don't think we put any product in my hair. I hate to say that, but I don't think we did anything.
No, you're right. You're right. You just washed and blow dried, and this is what it's looking like. In Kraze extensions comes in 3 colors. We have our platinum blonde, light brown, and dark brown. Platinum blonde, light brown, and dark brown you can get in 20 inches, but only the light blonde and the platinum blonde, and the dark brown you can get in 16 inches. But as you know, your hairstylist can always cut it as to the length that you want.
Yeah.
So you can get it for fullness,
Look how beautiful.
volume,
Yeah.
length.
Like,
It's immediate hair transformation. I almost like to think of it as plastic surgery for hair, because it can really transform someone. If you saw Ashley without her extensions, you wouldn't recognize her. And actually,
I don't look like the same person.
and Ashley has a lot less hair than Cassidy, believe it or not.
Yeah. My hair's
I
a
have
lot shorter
shorter.
too.
It is shorter, it's finer, it's thinner. It's really way more processed. But you can see
Well,
there's
well,
no
well.
and like look at
product.
the ends. That's
Right.
like my biggest thing.
Curl.
Like look at
Right.
the ends.
Just,
Look at I have my hair literally all on my arm.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
yeah, no,
Let me
the
just,
ends are just
like-
great.
It's like I live with a cat, but I don't. I don't own a
Right.
cat.
Right.
I don't. I have no animals that live with me.
All right, so don't forget, guys, crazeextensions.com. I'm sorry, shop.crazeextensions.com is where you guys can get these. And let me show you what the other colors look like. Here, I'll give you the light brown. I'll give you the platinum blonde. You can hold the short 16 inch, and I'll hold the dark brown. So this is the shorter length platinum blonde, 20 inch, 20 inch, 20 inch, and these are our 3 colors. Don't hesitate. These are literally, you guys, the best fusion hair extensions that you're
Without
gonna
a doubt.
get.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. That's right. Thank you for watching.